Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, right?
Yeah.
They're going back and forth. And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said, by the time she retires, she will be the MJ.
Stephen A. Smith just stopped Angel Reese's ego trip with such force that it left skid marks. And believe me when I say that this isn't a glamorous Netflix special featuring a staged fall from grace. The entire internet gasped when Angel made a move. Hold on, really? Get ready if you believed that buzzer beers were the height of drama on the hardwood. Stephen A. did more than simply drop a microphone. He set it ablaze. What did Angel do now? That's the major question. Get ready.
First of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own.
4 points. Yes, that's it. Sitting atop a palace of rebounds, Angel Reese scored an incredible 4 points as if she were on a scoring diet. Angel was unable to take advantage of the situation, even though Caitlin Clark was frozen on the bench like she was modeling for a sports drink commercial, half wrapped in ice and the other half wrapped in hope. Despite having the ball, the limelight, and the opportunity to shine, she achieved an unimpressive stat line. Leave a comment below if you're eager to see Reese's next big reveal.
It's not about black and white. It's about that white player and that black player. Why? Because of the history that they had before they came to the WNBA. You see, it was all instigated. If Angel Reese was never in Caitlin Clark's face, taunting her the way that she did when they mimicking what Caitlin Clark was doing to numerous opponents en route to the Final Four. And then Angel Reese and LSU bust their living you-know-what at that particular moment in time. And Angel Reese was in her face chirping at her the way that she did. It would have never gotten to this point.
This performance was more oops, I forgot where the hoop was, than I'll show them. While Caitlin Clark was sidelined but still had an impact on the game according to the national narrative, Angel's effort was so unimpressive that it might have warranted an apology card. 4 points. It's not a stat line. Someone who has just realized they are auditioning for an exit interview is crying out for assistance.
Fans were excited to see Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever take on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The game was a blowout as the Fever beat down Chicago 93-58, with Clark's triple-double leading the way. But the biggest headline coming out of the game on Saturday is the investigation the WNBA is conducting into allegations of hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese. It happened after this play when Clark slapped at the ball after Reese grabbed an offensive.
All right, of course. She took those 12 rebounds. Indeed, she handles them like money. As if they were all complimentary meals at Chick-fil-A. Rebounds without buckets, however, amount to nothing more than gathering participation awards. She is behaving as though achieving double digits is a job. As stated by the WNBA, here's the opportunity to do more. She responded, "Nah, I'll pass." She seems to be treating scoring like a luxury. It's nice to have, but not essential.
Angel Reese, part 38, let's get it!
Life throws her lemons. She makes bricks.
Bang!
PSA to anyone watching, she is right-handed. Right-handed, by the way. She missed the rim by 3 feet, man.
Bang!
I gotta say, this is my favorite summer sitcom. Pecan? Butter pecan?
Bang!
Here's a stat. She's been blocked 20 times, and she's only made 21 hoops.
What? Bang!
When even the broadcast crew tries damage control, you know it's a difficult night. She did, however, make other contributions. How else? Perhaps with a brief appearance on a reality program. In sneakers that haven't seen the rim since college, she spent the evening running laps. She even appeared to be mentally applying for a spin-off series when the camera caught her in a daze. The WNBA's true stat hoarders, who don't care about statistics as long as they look good.
You got people that are resentful towards her. But it's really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happen to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind.
And look, Angel used to walk in for days with a swagger. Hair, nails, lashes, and unwavering confidence. However, the NCAA archives were awakened by that 4-point episode's loud cry, "I peaked in college." This isn't the long-awaited Bayou Barbie takeover. "Where's everyone gone?" is being asked by Angels poring over a lonely glass of Pinot and the frantic housewives of the WNBA. In the meantime, Caitlin Clark continues to score, throw out assists, and make threes as if she were playing in her backyard gym despite being double-teamed, elbowed, and iced. She goes above and beyond simply showing up. Angel's setup was ideal. No, Caitlin, give it your all concentration. She was given the microphone, but she still failed.
Elaborate a little bit more on that in just a second, but before I do that, I want to ask you your thoughts about apparently some racial animus that was thrown in the direction of Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky have gotten involved, talking about they're going to protect their players at all costs. The WNBA has issued a statement saying it abhors and discourages hate of any kind, etc., etc. Your thoughts about it? Here's the WNBA statement. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Your thoughts about that element of all of this, where you believe it emanates from, and do you think it will ever subside?
That stat line with a lot of rebound. Rebounds aren't the same as impact, even though 12 boards scream hustle. Even if you box out 3 players, your shot will still clang off the front rim. Like Pokemon cards, Angel was out there grabbing rebounds. "I have to catch them all," she remarked. "Then never make use of them."
Oh man, the latter part of that, Stephen A., is quite the thing to think on. I think when you go back to the impetus of the rivalry that we have between Caitlin and Angel Reese, I remember funny clips on the internet.
Another diabolical stat. She's 19 of 59 from less than 5 feet away. How about that, man? Bang! She should work at housekeeping for hotels because she could turn it over quickly. Lost by 27, scored only 4 points against the Indiana Fever. To mention no Caitlin Clark, no problem, give and go. Like a given no shot of working. Bang!
You prefer a car or plane?
Car or plane for what? For how you want to travel! That's too many steps and you can't do that.
The whispers are growing louder now. Yes. According to the same rumors, Angel likened herself to Michael Jordan. This isn't a pep rally at a high school. You're not playing if you're not scoring. Additionally, Angel's contribution at the moment may consist of keeping seats warm or doing runway looks on the sidelines. Not precisely MVP behavior. She might want to speak with the stylist before the stats coach if she notices that her minutes are decreasing.
To see a single example of Angel Reese being a leader outside of rebounding her own missed layups. What does Angel Reese do? What is her contribution? You tell me, because I'm not seeing it. I know I'm harsh on Angel Reese, but she considers herself a star. If you're going to call yourself a star, I expect you to perform like a star, especially in big moments. Caitlin Clark was injured. Angel Reese was the only star on the court last night, and for 27 minutes.
This year was meant to be her big break. The time when she uses highlight footage to show that she is more than just an attitude. Rather, she has become the WNBA's equivalent of a popular TikTok fad. After a brief decline and a lot of hoopla, she is now the subject of highlight reels and jokes. Do you recall the milk crate challenge? Angel's season is that. We're all watching her fall after she started out high and took a wobbly stride. Simply not quick enough for the rest of us.
Caitlin Clark's or Angel Reese's popularity in large part is attributed to her behavior towards Caitlin Clark, because when Caitlin Clark was busy taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back at Caitlin Clark once it was Caitlin Clark's turn to have her comeuppance. And that's what made Angel Reese famous. Now, Angel Reese experienced vitriol thereafter. It was tough for her to deal with, as she articulated.
Don't get it wrong. Folks actually wanted Angel Reese to be successful. She entered the league as a headline-grabbing machine, a walking plot point, Caitlin Clark's adversary, drama, flair, and a Bayou Barbie extravaganza that the WNBA could promote for months. She had everything. The viral moments, the charisma, and the college fame. However, when you're posting numbers that wouldn't intimidate a junior varsity squad, all that glamour is nothing. It's not only unimpressive to receive 4 points. It is starting to take on symbolic meaning. This is insufficient unless she is engaging in some sort of postmodern sports satire about inefficiency. Fans are now awakening. Wait, that's it. They ask themselves as they log on and watch the games. Twitter was ablaze with confusion rather than admiration. Once more, 4 points. Yes, she's snatching rebounds like a beast, but offensively, she's disappeared like a left AirPod. Even her ardent supporters are attempting to change the story by posting comments such as, "We need to talk about how Angel Reese is actually good. You simply don't get basketball. Please, Karen." In 2025, she is having as much trouble as a flip phone.
Well, there's a lot of reaction coming in from last night's drubbing, destruction, annihilation, cremation, whatever you want to call it, roasting, sauteed, whatever your form of cooking may be. But the Indiana Fever absolutely dismantled the Chicago Sky.
The fact that Caitlin Clark, yes, the lady who is sidelined due to injury, continues to dominate league discourse without actually participating is what makes this so obvious. It becomes really unpleasant at that point. While Angel is out there, appearing to have forgotten her own position, Caitlin is sitting on the bench, perhaps with an ankle wrapped up, drinking electrolytes and idly observing. Nevertheless, Clark continues to feel like the more powerful player on the floor. How can someone who isn't even wearing a uniform steal the show? The rumors then begin to circulate. Whispers at the front office. Will she be benched? Will they give her a break so she can grow? That's basketball code, meaning something we can't discuss in public. But wow. It's not merely a downturn. It's a reckoning. No TikTok star was drafted by the Sky. A franchise pillar was what they desired. They are receiving a rebound machine with a scoring allergy instead.
Only women that get this. I'm tired of it. Like, here's my thing, you guys. What else? Who are these girls? Who are these girls that are hating on Caitlin Clark? Are you just combing through Twitter? What else are these women supposed to do? Fawn over her? Fangirl over her? Bend the fucking knee? Kiss the ring? Like, what do you want from them? We cannot, every time the girl plays a game, she got 40 games, guys. She got 35 more games. We are not every single game gonna revisit and retread this same tired ass rhetoric that all these girls are hating on her, and they need to be thankful they have been.
Teams want killers on the floor, let's face it. Not just athletes with inspiring Instagram bios and gorgeous lashes. If you plan to flaunt yourself on social media, at the very least post something more than 4 or 12 shots and vibes afterward. It's likely that even Stephen A. Smith took a seat, wiped his glasses, gazed at the box score, and yelled to the sky. 4 points. This young woman is correct, but she needs to realize that this is no longer LSU. The WNBA is not a non-profit organization. All-star ballots for high-effort cardio are not given out. Minutes are not given to you for recollections. Angel's box scores currently appear to have been printed incorrectly. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the following.